Hello everyone, welcome to IELTS Energy TV. I am your IELTS teacher, Jessica Beck, and today we are going to watch a real student, Hugo, give his part 1 answers for speaking. So guys, remember, stay tuned to the end so you can hear my expert examiner scores and feedback. So today, Hugo is going to answer very common part 1 questions about hometown, cooking, and colors. So guys, pay attention, think about how you would answer these questions, and then stay tuned again for my scores and feedback. All right, guys, remember, if you want to find out what you would get on IELTS if you took it right now, go to allearsenglish.com/IELTS quiz, take a short quiz, get your free estimated IELTS band score, and resources that I made for you. allearsenglish.com/IELTS quiz. All right, here's Hugo. Hugo, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm an engineer, a telecommunications engineer. I'm working from Nokia, and I'd be glad to be here.
Awesome. And we are very happy to have you. So I'm going to say everything that the examiner says, and we're going to go through the whole speaking test. So here we go. In this first part, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about where you grew up. Did you grow up in a big city or a small town?
Well, I grew up here in Mexico City. It is a big city. I think it's one of the most biggest cities in Latin America. And well, we have a lot of things to do here. We have museums, we have a zoo, a very big zoo. We have theaters. There is a lot of stuff to do here.
What did you like most about growing up there?
Um, when you are a kid, you always enjoy the little things, let's say, to have fun with your friends, to play basketball, to ride the bike. I don't know, a lot of things that a kid used to do. And yeah, but my days in the job were very fine, very good.
So would you say that this city is a good place for families?
Yes, of course. It is a very good place for families because we have excellent schools here. We have universities. We have one of the most important universities in Latin America. That's the UNAM, well, you can say the National University of Mexico, Autonomous. And yeah, we have education, we have places to have fun, we have parks, we have several things, a lot of stuff to do, and also there is nature around here. It's not, of course, it's not in downtown, but if you travel, like I don't know.
Thank you. Thank you, Hugo. Now I'd like to ask you about colors. What is your favorite color?
Well, my favorite color is navy blue. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't like very much black. Also, it's a very similar color. But my favorite is navy blue because I think it's a little bit formal, but it's not very sad like black because sometimes black color is related to funerals, for example, and I don't like funerals.
Was navy blue your favorite color when you were a child?
Yes, yes. Since I was a child, my favorite color has been navy blue. Also, I have other colors, but that's my favorite color.
What are the favorite colors of your friends at the moment?
For example, my wife, that is my very close friend, his favorite color is orange. Uh, She loves orange. He likes to buy a lot of stuff on that color, bags, clothes, a lot of things.
Is there any color you would never paint the walls of your room?
Well, orange, precisely. I think white is perfectly fine. It's to be to have peace. If I have a very bright orange, then I say, well, I don't know, maybe I feel hungry. I relate sometimes the orange color with food.
Let's go on now to talk about cooking. How often do you cook?
Well, I don't cook very often. Sometimes I cook simple stuff like a stick. I can put the stick in the stove, but not very complicated things. Maybe fried eggs or something like that. But simple stuff because I don't. Well, I have not practiced it to cook because usually I live with other persons that cook for us.
Did your parents teach you how to cook when you were younger?
No, no, they didn't. We live with my mother, and she worked a lot of time, so she also did very simple cooking, and that were fine for us. So I
Thank you.
didn't learn how to cook.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. So what do you think Hugo got there? Let's get into my examiner scores and feedback. So for fluency and coherence, he got a 6. Now, this is tricky because he does have features of a 7. Like he enjoys speaking English, okay? It was not difficult for him to answer these questions. So that's what pushes him up towards that 7, but he doesn't have enough features to get that 7. So he's stuck at a 6 because he repeats the informal filler well. Guys, you need a variety. You know, so, let me think about that. That's a great question, blah, blah, blah. So we need more informal fillers. And he did have some good transition phrases though, right? For example, like, also. So his answers were organized pretty well, and he gave some very specific details, but not in enough answers, all right? Like talking about the zoo and the theater in his hometown, that was great, but we still need more specific details in more answers, okay? And he only gave a 2-sentence answer for his favorite color when he was a child. That's not enough. Guys, you always need to give at least 3 sentences to make sure you are seeming fluent for that score in part 1. Vocabulary, also a 6. He has enough vocabulary. He can communicate what he wants to. It's clear what he wants to communicate, but there weren't enough interesting or high-level phrases. No idioms. I need more interesting adjectives, maybe a couple slang words. So again, he can communicate enough, but it's just not reaching that interesting vocabulary level for a 7. He also had some repetition, like repeating the word stuff, okay? If you repeat general words like that, the examiner thinks you don't have the specific vocabulary necessary, okay? So those things keep him at a 6. So guys, if you want higher than that, remember, don't repeat a lot of general words, get specific, use interesting adjectives and a couple idioms. Now grammar. 7. He had some perfect sentences. Sure, he made some mistakes, but he still had a variety of sentence structures and enough perfect sentences to hit that 7. Pronunciation. Also a 7. Now he did have some first language accent, confusing the V and the B sounds, but again, he enjoyed speaking English, he laughed, he had some great expressive intonation and stress. So that's what gets him just over that 7 for pronunciation. So guys, stay tuned for the next videos to see if he keeps these scores. He's around a 6.5 now. Let's see if he could kick that up to a 7 in part 2 and part 3. So stay tuned for those videos, guys. And remember, if you want to know what score I would give you ex-examiner of 14 years, you can find out for free. Go to allearsenglish.com/IELTS quiz. Take a short quiz, get your free band score and resources. All right, everyone, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bonus tip, get a 7 or higher with the All Ears English app, featuring real-time transcripts and vocabulary practice that will push your score higher. Plus, fun video lessons with Lindsay, Michelle, and Jessica. Download the app today at allearsenglish.com/app.